What are my thoughts about the Steelers? Man, I don't know. The Steelers got to have a quarterback. That's the thing. My Steelers got to get a quarterback. Until we do, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do a thing. So until we get that settled, it is what it is. And baby hands Pickett is not the guy. He's just not the guy. So he's just not the guy. The Steelers only have one on the roster. Okay, well, we got to go get somebody. We got to go get somebody. Baby hands he's not the guy, man. So I think the Steelers need to avoid over trading for Justin Fields. I think giving the Bears a third-round pick would be fine. Anything over a third-round pick, the Steelers shouldn't do that. Second-round pick, nope. First-round pick, absolutely not. Third-round pick, I can live with that. Anything above a third-round pick, no. That they shouldn't do that. So, third and a fifth, no. The Steelers, here's the thing. The Steelers, they still need players. So it's not like the Steelers don't need any players anywhere. They still got to have some they still have holes to fill. For instance, we need a new center. We need a right tackle. We need another corner to start opposite Joey Porter Jr. We need some guy. We probably need another safety to play outside. We definitely need some middle linebackers. My goodness. I mean, all of our middle linebackers went out with horrible injuries. We had 3 of them that all got seriously hurt that probably won't be ready to play next year. So that we need middle linebackers like it's going out of style. So, and a coach, well, we're not getting a new coach, so let that go. Yeah, we just need the Steelers need some players, which the draft will help, free agency will help, but it all starts with the quarterback. If we can't get the quarterback right, it doesn't matter what we have. It doesn't matter what we have. So, and Mason Rudolph, where as good as he played down the stretch, he's a backup quarterback. He might play himself into getting a contract somewhere and getting an opportunity to start. It's not going to be in Pittsburgh, unfortunately. Although it could be, but I don't think he's the long-term answer either. Justin Fields could be that. I know there's talk about Russell Wilson. I don't think Russell Wilson's the long-term answer. Although I wouldn't be mad if Russell Wilson was the quarterback. But he's not going to play 10 years for the Steelers. And that's what the Steelers need. They need a guy that's going to be there for a decade. Jimmy G. Don't you start with me this morning. Jimmy G. Kirk Cousins. I mean, Kirk Cousins would be outstanding in a Steelers uniform. With the weapons that the Steelers have, he would be outstanding. The problem is, how long is Kirk Cousins going to play? He's coming off an Achilles injury. That has to matter. At an advanced age, that has to matter. Although we saw him dancing, at the awards show, so he looks like he's getting back. But I just think he's not going to play a decade for sure. Baker Mayfield. I wouldn't mind Baker Mayfield. I know people are going to laugh. I wouldn't mind Baker Mayfield. Baker's always good when he has a decent O-line, a running game, and he's got some weapons. He had that this year in Tampa, and look how well he played. He would have that. So, quarterback from Washington, Penix, no. I don't like Penix or Nix. I don't like them. They were in college systems where guys were always wide open, throwing to wide open receivers. They weren't just threading the needle, throwing guys open. They weren't doing that, especially Penix. Penix had 3 NFL receivers on his team. Guys were wide open. So that's the problem there. So we'll see what happens with the Steelers, man. We will see. We'll see what happens. What we got going over here on YouTube? The Steelers, if the Steelers win it all next year, you have to do an episode that's just plain clips of you saying Tomlin's got to go. Pickett's not good enough, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, I don't need to do a show about that. I can just be wrong. And you know what? I will be happy to be wrong. If the Steelers are great and Baby Hands Pickett plays outstanding, y'all can all say, Big B, you are wrong. And I will say, you know what? You're right. I was wrong. But my team is winning. I could care less. Prove me wrong. Baby Hands Pickett, prove me wrong. That's what I want you to do. I want you to prove me. So Penix, somebody's saying that his most important throws of the year were not wide, I'm assuming open. Well, I watched the Michigan game, and he didn't look good. So Penix is not, I mean, again, I want Penix to be good because I don't want any player to be bad. I don't want any player to be bad. But I know what I saw, and I know where he struggled, and I don't want that guy to be my quarterback of Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what I'm saying. Period. End of story. Trey Lance, we don't even know if Trey Lance can play football. I think Trey Lance was the product of being over-evaluated in college and everybody thinking that he was going to be good based on a tiny sample size that we saw in college. He got to the pros. He was average at best. Then he got hurt, and he never got another shot, and he couldn't beat out Sam Darnold for a backup job in San Francisco. It's not really the guy that I want to be my starting quarterback. So no, that's not somebody that I really want to be my starting quarterback. But that's just me talking. That's just me talking.